Hi. The next material that we discuss in a group counseling is group leadership. And my name is Ide Kunyaswasti. I will give you explanation about personality and character of group leader. Group leaders can acquire extensive theoretical and practical knowledge of group dynamics and be skilled in diagnostic and technical procedures. The goal is to promote growth in the members' lives. Leaders need to live growth-oriented lives themselves. Group leaders become an influential force because they are able to model effective behavior rather than merely describe it. They are willing to make a serious attempt to live the way they encourage members to live. The professional practice of leading groups is a function of who the counselor is as a person. Indeed, the leader's ability to establish solid relationships with others in group is probably the most important skill in facilitating group process. As a group leader, you bring your personal qualities, values, and life experiences to every group. For example, if you struggle with perfectionism, you may impose unrealistic standards or goals on your clients without realizing you are doing so. The more self-understanding you possess, the less likely you are to do harm to group members. In general, effective counselors have a high level of self-awareness and engage in an ongoing process of self-reflection. So the first issue is presence. The ability to present with group members is extremely important. Presence involves being affected by others' pain, struggles, and joys. However, it also involves not becoming overwhelmed by a member's pain. Presence implies being fully attentive to what is going on in the moment. Some members may elicit anger in a group leader, and others may evoke pain, sadness, guilt, or happiness. You become more emotionally involved with others by paying close attention to it. And the second is personal power. Personal power doesn't entail domination of members or manipulation of them toward the leader's end. Rather, it is the dynamic and vital characteristic of leaders who know who they are and what they want. This power involves a sense of confidence in self. People with a strong sense of self are congruent and can be genuine in their interpersonal relationship. The next personal characteristic is courage. One problem you may face as a beginning group leader is dealing with negative reaction from your members. You need to learn how to constructively confront those who have this reaction. If you become defensive, the members may in turn increase their defensiveness, allowing an undercurrent of unresolved issues to continue will sabotage any further work. Later in this section and at different places, I suggest how to deal with this situation. Willingness to challenge. It takes time to develop leadership skills, and beginning group leaders may feel like quitting after leading only a few sessions. Some struggles with the uncertainty part. There is part of learning how to lead well. Nobody expects to be perfect at any other skill in a few introductory lessons, and becoming an accomplished group leader is no different. Those who finally experience success at these endeavors have had the endurance to progress in increments. According to Delucia Work, culturally skilled group counselors need to be aware of their own personal values, attitudes, biases, assumptions, and prejudices. And second, they have a general knowledge about the ways of the diverse backgrounds of members may affect the group process. And the third, be able to implement interventions that are appropriate for the life experiences of the members of the groups. Disclosing your reaction to members' behavior and sharing your perception provides feedback that the person may find very helpful. For example, consider a member who talks a great deal yet leaves out how she is feeling. You might say, "As I listen to you, I am not sure what you want us to hear. I wonder what you are feeling and what you are aware of in your body as you are telling your story." And then, when a group member talks loud but says very little, other group members may no longer listen to this person and may display frustration and lack of interest. The group leader's response challenges the talkative member and invites the member to connect to her emotion while modeling a way other members can confront people without judging them or shutting them down. The member is invited to explore her inner experience more from a place of interest and caring from criticism. A sincere interest in the welfare of others is essential in a group leader. Your main job in the group is to help members get what they are coming for, not to get in their way. Caring involves respecting, trusting, and valuing people. Some members may be more difficult than others to care about, yet we hope you will at least want to care. And the next, openness means that you reveal enough of yourself to give the participants a sense of who you are as a person. It doesn't mean that you reveal every aspect of your personal life. Your being open can enhance group process if you appropriately reveal your reaction to the members and to how you are being affected by them. Your openness can foster a corresponding spirit of openness within the group. It will enable members to become more open about their feelings and beliefs. It will lend fluidity to the group process. Now we talk about stamina. Group leading can be taxing and draining as well as exciting and energizing. Therefore, you need physical and psychological stamina and the ability to withstand pressure to remain vitalized throughout the course of the group. Be aware of your own energy level and seek ways to replenish it. If you work primarily with very challenging groups, this is bound to have an impact on your energy level. Unrealistically high expectation can also affect your stamina. Leaders who expect immediate change are often disappointed in themselves and are too quick to judge themselves inadequate. Faced with the discrepancy between their vision of what the group should be and what actually occurs, leaders may lose their enthusiasm and begin to blame not only themselves but also the group members for the lack of change within the group. If your enthusiasm begins to fade, being aware of it is an excellent place to start. Examine your expectation, and if you are unrealistic, make efforts at acquiring a more realistic perspective. If we hope to maintain our stamina, we need to take care of ourselves. Those of us in the helping profession have been socialized to think of others, and we often have difficulty recognizing of our own needs and taking care of ourselves. To be able to meet many tasks facing us as group leaders, we need to be committed to developing effective self-care strategies. Self-care is not a luxury but an ethical mandate. The ethical standards for school counselor, for example, indicates that self-care is a prerequisite for maintaining professional competence. Self-care is a basis for utilizing your strength, which can enable you to deal effectively with the stresses of your work and prevent some of the risk factors leading to burnout. Staying alive both personally and professionally is not something that happens automatically. It is the result of a commitment to acquiring habits of thinking and action to promote wellness. Self care involves learning to pay attention to and be respectful of our needs, which is a lifelong task. Okay, as a closing statement, I would like to say that I encourage you to use supervision and consultation to speak in an edited manner and to see whether your thoughts about an intervention may have been therapeutic. With the help of a supervisor, you may begin to find ways to put more of your clinical hunches into words. Thank you for watching. See you in the next videos.